What is interesting about the report is really just the sheer mass of it. At this point, the BFV has no doubt that the whole party is moving in this extremist direction. So in their previous report 3 years ago, they did state that there are still groups and parts within the AfD that are trying to work to go back to maybe this more liberal, conservative part of the endeavor. And now that is no longer the case. The whole AfD is moving towards this right extremist goals.
There are some figures within the party, Björn Höcke, Alexander Gauland, Maximilian Krah, there's a few others, that some people say these are extremist figures within the party. They don't represent what the party stands for.
And that is what the BFV, the intelligence office, is now disputing. They are saying it's no longer just these extremist figures that you just named. It's throughout the whole party that people agree and promote such, for example, anti-Muslim sentiments. So if you look at the whole report, the more than 1,000 pages, you can see how they really, they would cite this really small, rural area office of the AfD, where people would promote the same sentiment as Björn Höcke at the top of the party, and it goes through all levels. And what I think is also important to highlight, if you look at this report, they were not trying to just prove that the AfD is right-wing extremist. They also did look for counter-arguments. So there are really parts in the report where they're like, so here somebody said something different. Alice Weidel said she didn't mean it this way, and she meant something completely different. And then they would really look into the arguments and be like, does this hold? Does this stand? Is this plausible? Does she actually try to make a different point, or is it just a facade?